The 2017 Reebok CrossFit Invitational features some of the fittest men and women around the world. Team Canada was well represented with Kelowna's own Brent Fikowski, who may be better known as the second fittest man on the globe.
The CrossFit Invitational this year was a lot of fun. Last year, the event was held in Ontario, so it was cool having the kind of home court advantage. But this year it was in Australia, which was equally as fun, and I'd say the crowd was maybe even a little louder. And it was really cool just to meet up with pretty much the exact same team we had last year and continue to bond and learn what it was like to compete in this sport on a team instead of individually. We definitely had high expectations. Basically, all four teams were all-star teams of the sport, the best athletes from each area. And I was really happy with the athletes that were chosen for our team. And, we went in there to win. But as the competition drew along, it was only 2 hours, but there were about 5 or 6 events in the span of 2 hours, pretty quick. It became apparent that the Team Pacific had gelled really well, and they were a really good match for the tests that we were given. And so we ended up finishing second, but we were really happy with that. I think we did our best, and maybe even if we had made a couple little adjustments, I still think that probably the Australians would have come out on top. There was one surprise that none of us were really expecting. It was an individual event, but scored as a team, sort of a relay. They called it a inverted agility course. So we had to walk on our hands, which we've done many times before, but this time you had to go kind of up and over a hill and then go around objects. Typically it's just
While
on our hands. Yeah. So we were walking on our hands and sort of going around these pylons, sort of in this little maze type thing, and up and down on our hands.
He won the run, swim, run, and strongman sphere. Please welcome Brent Fikowski.
What's next for you?
The next step for me is really training again to make it back and do well at the CrossFit Games, which is the world championship for our sport, and that's in August every year. So there's sort of a qualification process in March, May, and then hopefully again I'll make it back in August. Last year I came second, so this year hoping to improve upon that first if I can. But really looking forward to just training for the next little while, maybe a couple other small trips, but mostly just training here in Kelowna.
For Castanet News, I'm Madison Earhart in Kelowna.
Get Castanet's mobile app, available now on iTunes and Google Play.